welcome to Firestarters. We are 6 friends who get together each week to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, our MVP this week is Vale. And when we left off last time, the group had made it to the Donat Academy, where they had spoken to the school's headmaster, Langley Gaversham, who has been gathering evidence on all the murders going on around the area, and agreed to help the group gather information for their investigation. Currently, Hazelle and Rorik have taken on the task of listening to Gaversham give his lengthy explanations. Meanwhile, Chrysalis and Vale have decided to explore the interior of the school and see if they can gather some clues. Meanwhile, Adler and Ash have decided to explore the nearby Larath forest, which is supposed to be a very dangerous and haunted wood.
Yes.
Always fun. Always fun.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
So we'll start with Chrysalis and Vale. So you guys have left the headmaster's chambers and are now free to venture the school. What do you do?
I think we had agreed that we were going to try and find the school uniforms.
We are going to be students.
Yeah, that's what we decided. We were going to infiltrate the student body and talk with the students to see
And we were also
if they know anything.
going to build a club.
Yes.
And it was going to be based solely on gossiping about other students.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Potentially discover information. Will it work?
We don't
Who
know.
fucking knows?
But the results will be interesting regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so with this in mind, what do you guys do?
Where are we right now? Are we in the hallway?
So you are in this hall, just this big, long, chambered hall. And there is a spiraling staircase at the ending of this hall. Otherwise, there's nothing really. There's no other doorways or chambers in here.
Are there any signs or like how whenever you go into a public place, there's like at least something that says this way, this that way.
A little directory.
Is there a directory that we can see?
That was also my question.
So, at the end of the hall, on the right side of the entryway that leads to the stairs, you guys do see a plaque. And there is various things written on it, but it is in Elvish.
I can read Elvish, I believe. Hold on.
Can't fucking read it all.
Yeah! Illiteracy!
Yes, I can.
If there's a map, I
read
can do
Elvish.
that.
Literacy is the new
And
black.
speak it.
Actual words.
Yeah. Okay, so to Vale, this looks like unknowable gobbledygook. Chrysalis can read very clearly that it is a directory that shows all different areas and directions of the school. So down, it's basically saying that down this stairway is the Great Hall. And then it points an arrow behind you, and the arrow that is pointing directly behind you says Headmaster's Office.
And that's it?
That's it.
Small school.
Vale's gonna smack Chrysalis on the arm. And he's gonna say, hey, so if we're gonna be students, we have to blend in, so we're gonna need clothes. On that on that thing right there, does it say where the laundry is?
Listen, Vale, man, I'm like 2 steps ahead of you, brother. I told you we needed clothes. It doesn't say anywhere on this sign where the clothes are, man, but I'm gonna just guess that it's in the Great Hall.
don't think so. But
well, here's my reasoning.
it is morning, isn't it?
Here's my reasoning, Vale.
Is it morning?
It is early evening.
Damn it. In the morning, the Great Hall is where we're going to have breakfast.
How do you know that? The Great Hall is great. That means that there's so much stuff in that hall because it is so great.
Listen.
That the laundry has to be in there, man.
No. Listen. Remember when we were with the king and they had like that big room where everyone was eating and the king was up there? Okay, that's the Great Hall. We're all gonna eat there. So that big room, that was like the receiving hall, right? And the room right next to it where everyone's eating is the Great Hall. So I assume it works the same with schools, even if the school's in a castle, right?
Well,
But
I mean,
we can definitely steal some uniforms from the laundry room, and we can learn enough about the school to be able to navigate it so that in the morning we can have pancakes for breakfast.
This is a very good idea, Vale. Do you see this sign right here?
Yes.
Okay, well, what this sign says, Vale, is that's the headmaster's office, and the Great Hall's that way. That's all it says.
Okay.
So I'm going to the Great Hall.
We should go to the basement.
I mean, we're on the way, man.
We should go to the basement, because where is the laundry room gonna be?
Perhaps
actually,
it's in the basement or in the Great Hall.
Idea. We should find a laundry chute.
Oh my god.
And we can just take the laundry chute, right? And just go down it like a slide.
I'm hearing what you're saying, and I'm loving it, man. Absolutely loving it. Let's find a laundry chute.
So the headmaster's room, right, should have a laundry chute.
Does he sleep in there?
Wherever his bedroom is, I'm assuming.
Let's go back to his office.
Or the hallway where his bedroom is.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Because the headmaster's office is this way, right?
It's that way.
Mm-hmm.
That way.
It's behind us.
And the Great Hall is that way, right?
No, the Great Hall's that way.
That way. Okay. So he's not going to sleep where he works. So it's not going to be over there. So maybe if we walk more this way, we can find another directory.
Are there any students around?
Where the headmaster's
at the top of this, along this hall, it is empty. But you do hear the sound of students echoing from down the stairwell.
You know what's funny? If we had a ladder, we could probably go wherever we wanted to.
That's true, Vale, but I mean, man, there's stairs right there.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that if we carried a ladder around, right, people would assume we were maintenance men, and they would just tell us what we needed to know, because we could just say, hey, we gotta go fix something. And they'd be like, oh, okay, it's over
but
this
way.
We
can't be maintenance men and students.
They
would know we were lying.
Well, yeah, because we don't have a ladder. So, like, students is the best way to go.
There's really no choice.
Well, what do you propose we do?
We find the laundry chute.
Let's do that.
Oh god, these guys are gonna die.
I just imagine Hazelle's and like used to hear somewhere in the walls of the castle.
Okay.
What just happened? It just exploded. And I thought I saw gum.
It was gum.
That was spit.
It was gum.
It was spit.
That's kind of gross.
Wow.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
They'll just spit in front of
Never done
Chrysalis.
that before. Dude. New skill unlocked.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Respect,
Hey,
bro.
Some people
Dude,
value
class
that
features.
skill.
Put that in the fucking bloopers, bro.
You can
Yes.
go
Yes.
right in there.
And probably ask the students where the laundry chute is.
This is a very
Mhm.
good idea.
I hope that didn't happen all at
As
once.
Chrysalis, as Vale says this, Chrysalis hears the sound of students' voices down the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Chrysalis decides to head towards said voices down the stairs.
Let's go.
So as you guys make your way,
still, right?
Yes.
We didn't stop.
Yeah.
We're recording.
um,
And it's going to make it into this episode. I want you to know this.
Oh, no.
as you guys make your way down this spiral staircase, after several revolutions, you reach its bottom and step out into this very large hallway where there's students kind of quietly bustling about and walking in and out of doorways that are lined along this long hall. At the ending of this hall is the entry door that you guys enter the school through, this large entry door. What do you do?
What time
Vale.
in the evening is it? Would it be dinner time? Or is it like too late to be
It-
dinner time?
It is would be about 6:15.
Vale.
So is that like dinner time?
A little early for dinner time.
Okay. Why am I asking
You
you,
was-
if that's dinner time? You have dinner at like fucking 5 a.m.
Yeah, but the academy runs totally different, man.
Mhm.
Right,
They're
right,
very
right.
punctual at the academy.
Okay, so as you guys are surveying this hall, what do you do?
I'm going to look for someone who
you.
works there.
Okay. So, looking about, you're mostly seeing students who are very preoccupied with books that they're carrying around and directions that they're heading to. But you do see what looks like a halfling who is mopping a spot on a floor halfway down the hall.
And does he appear to be the only person working at the moment?
He appears to be.
So I'm going to go the opposite way of him.
Mhm.
A little further away. And I'm
Mhm.
going to look for, I don't know if I'd have to roll, but I'm going to look
Mhm.
for someone who looks easy to approach.
Go ahead and roll perception.
What if that halfling's a mathematician? I mean, I just work here.
He's
Thought he was a
he's wicked
custodian.
smart.
He's wicked smart.
It's not that great. It is 12.
You look around, you're surveying, you're trying to see if any of these students look undistracted enough for you to approach them. What you see sitting on the floor next to a doorway is a young man who is very intently reading a book. Unlike the rest of the students who are roaming about, he is fixed in this position and does not seem to be going anywhere. He's very much set on just sitting here reading. He's a young elvish man with a dark complexion and tight curly hair.
Just going to walk up to him.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna try and blend in. So I'm gonna kind of like sit back right next to him. He said he's on the stairs.
He's sitting next to a doorway.
The doorway. I'm gonna kind of sit next
sitting
to
right
him.
on the floor.
I feel like Vale's gonna lean up against the wall
Okay.
with his arms crossed, and he's gonna watch with like
I'm
a
gonna
smile,
be
like perfectly
As-
entertained, just like.
As you sit down next to him, he's running his fingers along the words of this book, and then his finger pauses, and he looks up and to his right, and at you.
Oh, hey man.
Can I help you?
Maybe you can. I'm a new student.
You don't look like a student.
Looks can be deceiving, man.
What are you wearing?
Robes. Actually, the headmaster, he told me to meet him by the laundry room, and he would have my uniform, and I just realized I don't know where the laundry room is.
Please roll deception.
He's a good liar, Chrysalis.
Hopefully, I don't roll bad.
I hope you got this.
11 plus. You said deception? 11 plus 8. So 19.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh.
Yeah.
The young man looks you up and down, and he says, well, you really shouldn't be walking around the school dressed like that. Mr. Gavisham said that your clothes were in the laundry room?
Yeah, he said something about how he got me a uniform, then dropped the uniform in some kind of like pudding, and it got dirty, and so he had it washed.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I think the easiest way to the laundry room would be through the maintenance area. That would be that hall, that door at the end of the hall, to the right, at the very end of the hall. Are you sure,
Thank
though,
you.
that the staff wants you back there?
Well, I'm technically supposed to wait outside the door, but I appreciate your help. What was your name, man?
Oh, my name is Omar Quilmeth.
Oh, nice to meet you, Omar Quilmeth.
Interesting.
My name is Chrysalis.
Why'd you say interesting? Why'd you say interesting?
Because Quilneth, that last name, we've heard before. That'd be
Yes,
Aquarian
have we?
Quilneth. Aquarian Quilneth.
Mm-hmm.
Myra's father, correct?
Interesting.
So he's a family
I'm
member.
glad you told me that because I wouldn't have known.
I have all my notes.
Anyways, he introduces himself as Chrysalis.
Mhm.
Shakes his hand.
He shakes your hand back. He looks past you and says, and who is your friend? Looking at Vale.
You know, it's the craziest thing. So that's actually my half brother. I know we look nothing alike. Same dad, different mom. But
Very nice.
you know, we got enrolled at the same time, so
That's
I'm gonna do one of these.
interesting because that you must have an interesting family, because looking at you, I would say you're from the Feywilds? Am I
Chrysalis
wrong?
kind of looks
The hair
puzzled for a second,
Damn.
and he kind of gets a grin on his face. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm from Waterdeep.
Is your brother?
Never mind.
No,
That's a deep cut.
not.
He certainly is not from water.
He
like,
might
wait,
be from deep water. Yeah, might be from deep water. Yeah, yeah.
Like, technically, isn't he from Chrysalis?
Technically.
Yeah, technically.
I thought his mother's name was Anne.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume. But is your brother going to be studying here as well?
It was nice to meet you, Omar Clomis. I'll speak to you later. He's just gonna get up and walk away.
Omar stares at you as you walk away. All right, are you heading over to the maintenance area?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys make your way over to the door, and Omar Quilmeth continues to stare at you. Meanwhile, outside, Adler and Ash have made their way out onto the school grounds. What do you do?
All right, buddy. What are we looking for? Vampires?
Just about anything.
I was hoping you'd say that. I'm just not going to beat up a group of kids.
No. That wouldn't be any fun.
No. Monsters
Unless those kids were like obsessively strong for some reason.
Yeah, okay. Kind of see what you're throwing down because they could be in disguise. Yeah.
So as you guys are walking amongst students who are out here on the school grounds in the early evening, and in the distance you see the tall iron gate surrounding the area with the spiked points at the top. And at the center of this is a large gate that leads out of the school grounds. And in the distance, all there is an ocean of trees beyond these gates.
Ooh. What were the woods called again? Did they have a name for them?
Yeah, the Larath Forest.
All right, buddy. Into the woods we go.
Man, I wish they gave us a map. That would have been really helpful.
Wait. they gave Adler a map, right?
Who got the map? I'm pretty sure
Adler did.
Adler did get the map. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap Ash on the shoulder with the map with a big grin on my face.
Oh yeah.
Adler's just rubbing his hands together as he's heading towards this gate.
Okay. There are these there's a guard sitting in a booth right beside the gate, and he says, "Alt, where are you going this evening?"
We're going out in that forest behind you there, bud. King's orders.
Bless you.
Sorry.
I warn you that the gates will be locked to all visitors in an hour.
Yes. Wait, is no one going to be able to open it for us to get back in?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
I'll be able to get back in.
I'm sorry. No, there will be no entry onto these grounds.
Right.
After sunset.
Right. Yeah, gotcha. Wait, are there going to be guards by this gate?
I or one of the other guards will be sitting here at the booth.
You're not going to let us in?
No. We do not let anyone in after dark.
King, king's men, like people that are working for the king, aren't let back in.
No one is let back in. It is too dangerous to open it at night.
Okay.
Would you open the door to where you're sitting?
Yeah. Not the gate.
Not the gate?
Yes, I would open the gate to this booth, but I would not open the main gate.
Just wondering, does that booth connect to the other side gate?
Why do you ask?
Well, you could let us through the booth instead of the gate, and then you would never have to open the gate and would still be safe
Yeah.
because no one would know.
We wouldn't jeopardize your job, buddy.
The guard looks to his right at the exterior of the booth, and you guys see that the booth is planted firmly on the interior of the gate. I would not be able to do that, and would not anyway, because I would not allow entry from anyone after nightfall.
One last question before we commence on our journey.
Who are you people? You're not staff.
Yeah, we're investigators of the king. Trying to get rid of your guys' little problem.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't want to impede upon your investigation, but I won't be letting you back in.
Okay.
Oh, so you would, and
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
oh, but you would.
Makes sense. What is that gate made of?
I don't feel like I should divulge that kind of information.
I mean, I can guess, but I just figured a guy that's guarding a gate should know what a gate's made of.
It's steel, from what I
see. What I was thinking was hard work. That's what you're doing. Good job.
Well, thank you.
Come on, Ash.
Hey, wait, I have one more question.
Yes.
What time does the gate open?
Let's see. It would open at dawn, which we would consider 6 in the morning.
Okay, I'm just gonna camp out here when we get back.
Well,
it's gonna turn around and walk away.
Yes. Do be careful out there. And he pulls this lever and begins to crank open the gate. It's on a chain, and it's pulling apart, and you guys are able to exit.
Steel. As Adler's walking. Such a weak metal.
So there is a large dirt road, and then across from that dirt road, there's a field of grass, and then beyond that is the entryway into this thick wooded area.
Well, it's getting dark. Let's not waste any more time.
Yeah, let's just let's get to it.
Okay. So as you guys start making your way towards that forest, meanwhile, in Headmaster Gaversham's office, Rourke and Hazelle are watching as Gaversham has pulled out a blackboard and has drawn elaborate chalk drawings of a general map of the entire area around the Donat Academy and around the general circumference of Donat. And he has spent the past 30 minutes here going over each area on this map, explaining to you the general geography of Donat. And over here to the east is a further pocket of the Larath forest. It goes another 120 acres.
120, huh?
Yes. Hazelle,
She has her journal open, and she's like, "Huh?
I don't see how any of this is relevant to the case.
Well, I mean, understanding the entire Lorath forest it could be helpful, but I'll rush him along a little." And she looks to him.
What? He's basically just saying, over there to the east, there's more forest. Over there to the west, some more uncharted forest. Watch him, watch him, watch him. And here in this northern upper area is the peak of the Lorath forest. Generally uncharted and unknown are its contents. Moving further northwest, this section. Yes.
Oh,
You had something to say?
Mr. Gaversham, I did have a few questions I wanted to ask you concerning what we were talking about. Very interesting learning about the forest. And the details.
Hmm.
I was hoping we go to some specific questions, though, concerning the case.
I suppose, but if you don't really know the areas of which these attacks are occurring, then how would you be able to track anyone through it?
Well, I'm a druid, sir. I just talk to the plants. They tell me everything I need to know, and it's like when I step in a forest, I basically know it anyway.
I suppose
But very interesting. I could spend the whole day listening to your discourse.
I appreciate that, and I do appreciate that you do seem to have a larger attention span than your compatriots. Behind you, sitting in the chairs, all the rest of the Conundrum Investigations Guild are literally all asleep in these big comfy chairs. Even Valina, the halfling, who was taking notes and very diligently listening to Gaversham this whole time, has begun to nod off.
It was a long journey for them. Don't take it personal. But we can just let them rest, right? You and I can just talk and work.
I suppose, though I say that the best armament is knowledge, and that any of these details I'm giving you could be valuable to you.
I've been trying to teach my brother the same thing. But
the young are uneager to learn and uneager to be disciplined.
Tell me about it. She kind of rubs her forehead. The thing.
She's like 3 years older than him, by the way.
That's true.
Mr. Gaversham, Professor, the reason I'm hasty is we're just on a bit of a time restraint because of who knows when these things will strike again. If even the school is completely safe, it worries me. So we're trying to wrap this up as fast as we can.
I understand your urgency. What are your questions?
One of my main questions that we've gone over the ecology, we've gone over the placement of these murders, but there's a few people of interest to me. I was wondering if you mentioned, I believe, if I'm correct, that Jussard was in the school here? Or someone in the school I mentioned.
Jussard Vadiel. Yes, he did attend this school many years ago.
How many years ago, exactly?
Why, may I ask, is Jussard Vadiel of interest to your investigation?
Well,
he has been dead for 33 years and 5 months.
Well, I don't feel like it's my obligation to discuss the investigation's private information, but I will say that Jussard is of interest because the entire crown is of interest at this point.
Even those
someone is attacking
posthumously?
Elves live a very long time. He could have enemies from years ago. Maybe want to get back at the family? Someone he was in school with who didn't like him? There's a lot of things that could come up.
Intriguing.
But
well, yes, he did attend this academy.
So he died about 30 years ago.
Yes, 33 years and 5 months, to be precise.
Okay. So when was he a student?
Let's see. He would have been a student here 110 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Long time.
He's a charming student, unlike his younger brother. Quite a nuisance.
Younger brother.
Yes, Rexus Vadio.
So Rex attended school here as well.
Yes, though he was in no way the stellar student that his brother was.
Have you seen him recently at the school? Has he come to visit before his wedding?
No, I do not see any reason Rexus Vadio would ever come to visit this academy.
You didn't stay close? Student
Close.
and teacher?
No, I was never close nor all that fond of Mr. Rexus Vadio.
Why's that?
Well, perhaps this is where I should show discretion in sharing details.
Oh, I understand. I mean, especially I'm not trying to pry for any information about the crown that is negative, but I am sworn to keep your secrets in this. You are technically a client of mine.
You're saying what we are speaking about is confidential.
Confidential. If you'd
Rexus
stay with
Vadio
just
was...
the two of us, we could stay just us.
And me.
That's the two
Hello.
of us.
Oh, ha!
She's like, I did include you.
Rexus Vadio was, without the intervention of his father and his father's goodwill, he would have been expelled from this academy.
Expelled? That bad?
He skipped classes, disappeared, would often take trips out into the forest.
Why the forest? Isn't it very dangerous?
Yes. And so you can understand our school's anger at his desire to seek adventure in those woods.
What did he hope to gain from these adventures?
That I can only leave to hypotheticals.
Okay.
But the forest is ancient and full of secrets and draws many unseemly figures.
Does his father know he was investigating the forest?
Oh, I believe his father was aware of it. I'm sure his father reprimanded him for it as well.
But he kept doing it anyway.
After a certain point, and after his father's encouragement to members of this school, his disappearances became less frequent, but he still never truly became a committed student at this academy.
What did Doucette think of that?
Doucette, by that point, had long graduated, and Doucette, I don't think, thought much of his brother either way. He was busy becoming a decorated member of our military,
Yes, he was a soldier,
protecting the
correct?
coasts. Yes,
But he went missing at sea?
yes, from what I understand.
And you had not seen him before that, have you? When he left, he never came back?
Doucette actually did visit the school on several occasions.
Interesting.
I think he was quite fond of this place. And why wouldn't you be?
It is quite immaculate. Mr. Laversham, I remember we talked about...
Gavish.
My bad, I misspoke.
He actually turns a little red and gets a little puffed up at you mistaking his name.
Gaversham. She, points at her book. Langley
Yes.
Gaversham, yes, professor.
Yes.
You mentioned a library.
Correct.
Forbidden library was the word you used?
A forbidden section, yes.
Can we see this?
Under my guidance, you can.
Naturally.
Would you like to go immediately?
I mean, those are the things I was most interested in speaking right now, but I'm going to keep you in the loop.
I did have several more charts.
Well, I believe we can, at this moment, put a pin in it, and then we'll get back to it.
I would also like to indulge you in your views on crime theory.
I have a lot
What?
of theories. A lot of theories in that. Once again, we'll just pin that on the chalkboard, and we'll get back to that.
All right, to the library. Are your friends coming with us?
I don't think so. I think they can probably just stay here. Why burden them?
Quite. Well then, follow me.
Follows quite diligently.
Rorik also follows, not quite so diligently.
And she does look to Rorik before they leave the room, and she's like, to that forest.
Yes.
Starting to wonder whether we should have left Adler and Ash alone in the creepy forest full of mystery.
I don't think we should leave Adler and Ash alone anywhere.
I've learned that in the last few weeks. Rorik, is it wrong of me to want to go there after this? Forest, you and me? Maybe let Chrysalis just keep exploring the school?
Well, if you think it'd be useful for him to do that.
Well, I just think that Chrysalis has had kind of a long week, and why throw him out in the middle of a spooky, terrifying forest, especially after some interesting things that happened in Cavern we told you about?
Oh, right. Yes. I see.
A bad, you think he's gonna make him that upset?
Oh, probably. But it's you trying to be a good sister, I think.
That's what I wanted to hear. She keeps going.
So as you follow Gaversham down the spiraling staircase, meanwhile, at the foot of these stairs, Chrysalis and Vale are standing outside the door of the maintenance room.
Oh
Is it
man.
unlocked?
You knocked?
Is it unlocked?
Oh, is it unlocked? You jiggle the handle, and it does appear to be unlocked.
Damn, no one knocks anymore, Chrysalis?
Wow, man. It's open, Vale. It's open.
Perfect. All right. This is what we're going to do. And he's going to shove him through the door. And he's going to quickly follow him and slam the door shut before anyone can see that they've gone into this area.
As you slam the door shut behind you, you turn around and realize that there is a room full of elves and halflings and dwarves, all dressed in shabby uniforms, staring at you. They're standing over various workbenches and tables, appear to be repairing things, polishing different items, sewing uniforms, and all of them pause and stare at you as you guys bounce into this room.
Back to work.
They all look at each other and then begin returning back to their work.
Chrysalis smiles.
Can't believe that.
All right. I can't either. But, it's just the way you say it, I guess.
Yeah. Power, I guess.
Good job, he yells out.
You feel something nudge you in your elbow. Hey, you guys are new members of staff?
We're looking for the laundry room.
Glancing down, you see a dwarf with a long, dark beard and a receding hairline glaring up at the two of you. You guys are. What do you need in the laundry room?
Vale.
Where are your uniforms?
Vale. I think maybe we ought to talk to this guy on the side. If you don't mind stepping to the side with me, sir.
I'm perfectly fine talking with you right here.
He pulls out his paper. On orders of the king, man.
He glances at this paper. Oh, okay. Who are you people?
I'll be asking the questions. I am the investigator.
Okay. All right. I'm listening.
Just step to the side, please. With us, please, man.
There's a little corner of the room. He walks over and he leans up against the wall there. All right.
Listen, man. We need some uniforms. It's very top secret, but we're investigating this school, and we need to look the part.
You guys want to pose as students?
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, does Headmaster Gaversham know about this?
How do you think we got here?
People just don't stumble around into faculty spaces.
Please, Chrysalis, roll deception with advantage because of Vale.
Good job, Vale.
You guys are going to work together on this.
12 plus 8, so not natural. Wait, no. 12 plus 8, yeah, not natural 20.
Excellent. Wow. This guy
Damn, that's really good.
rubs his head. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Sure, I can just... I'm sure we got some spares. I hope we got the right sizes for you guys. We don't really have uniforms for people with tails.
It's okay.
Ooh.
I'll work.
Vale, can you tuck it in?
He's gonna grab his tail. He's like, does it look like something you can just tuck?
No.
I mean, the length on it is quite large. I don't know if you can tuck that away, man. But I don't know. You're dexterous.
You're dexterous.
I mean, I can like shove it into a pant leg, but it's just gonna poke out the bottom.
The dwarf is staring at both of you silently. Okay. I'm gonna get you the clothes, I guess. Follow me. So as you guys, as you guys assimilate into the student body, meanwhile outside, Ash and Adler are taking their first steps into the Larath forest. So as you guys... Whoa, sorry, too loud. As you guys step into this forest, the minute that you leave the road, there's an eerie feeling that overwhelms you. All around you, it's like you're being watched. The forest is so thick, all you can see dead ahead of you is just rows and rows and rows of trees. And as these trees trail further off, the denseness of the forest, it makes it look like night has already fallen in the distance.
The darkness in the forest, can I see with my dark vision?
Mm-hmm. You can. It is not completely occluding your vision, but it looks abnormally dark.
I'm gonna light my spear on fire.
I just imagine we're surrounded by monsters the minute it lights.
That would be crazy.
I'll take it.
I mean, not yet. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Onward, dear Ash. Onward. And Adler just keeps walking forwards into the darkness.
Just forwards?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going into the darkness.
Ash is gonna follow him.
Okay.
Buddy, I feel like the darker this gets, the better it is. Think about it. Perfect place for those stupid suckers to hide. It's always night here.
I think this jerky is pretty alright.
Wait a minute. Is that the same jerky you gave earlier?
Yeah.
He nervously looks over his shoulder. Can I get some of that?
Of course.
Listen, I don't want to know how you make it.
Whoa.
Did you hear that?
The woods have come alive.
Really?
I don't want to know how you made it, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, I haven't stopped thinking about it since I tried. And I know we were joking around earlier.
You okay?
Yeah.
But that jerky, it's all right. And if I was just saying, Ash, we weren't on the road all the time. You might even be able to sell this stuff.
I know it's alright. That's the point, that it's alright. I know. You don't think that it's them, but you know it is. And that just makes it even better.
We become monsters.
Adler looks at him, his face, like, I just feel like Adler's face drops, like, and then he just grabs, like, 2 more pieces and continues down into the dark forest.
See?
Can you get a karma shift for eating human?
It's very possible.
Is that what is it called? An alignment? Is it an alignment shift to eat person?
Out of all of a sudden,
I think normally cannibalism would qualify for that. Yeah.
I assume.
I would assume that since he didn't make the jerky, Adler's probably fine. But Ash might.
I mean, he's a chaotic neutral, so he's. I think that works out perfectly for him.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't affect his alignment at all because it was working out for him.
Plus, he's not eating it. He's not technically eating his own kind. That's Adler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am not a Hell Rider. That's how he justifies his actions.
Them's good eatins. So as you guys venture further into the forest, Ash, please do an insight roll.
18.
That's good.
You swear that you hear a voice.
Ooh.
Coming from your left, somewhere amongst the trees. You can't tell what the voice is exactly, if it's male or female, if it's even human, but for a moment it seems to whisper your name.
Ooh, something like that.
Hello? Who's calling me?
Do I hear it too or no?
No, you don't. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
I didn't say anything, buddy.
When I walk towards the voice here amongst the trees, hey, Adler, follow me.
Adler follows. Not a problem.
Okay. Start making your way to the left. You guys step further and further over to the left. And roll perception for me. Ash.
Come on, Ash.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 21.
Very good.
Wow. You listen carefully. You hear nothing. But then as you're looking about, in the distance something moves. There's some brush, and it rattles gently, as if something has rustled through it.
What? I seen you. Seen you. Hey. You want to come out from where you're hiding in the trees over there, but go.
The brush no longer moves. There seems to be no further movement from what your eyes discern.
There's something in the forest with us right now, Adler. You better be careful. Keep your wits about you. Don't let them perform rituals like Hazelle does.
Whoa, buddy. That is not gonna happen. Ever again.
Suddenly, from up above you, high above you, you hear a fluttering noise, as if something is rushing through the trees very quickly.
I think you guys should come down here. I think you guys should come down here right now and face me. You animals.
You animals.
You animals.
You filthy, filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
The treetops are now still and silent. Then, please, Adler, roll another perception check.
Oh, so close. That is not bad. That is 18.
Hell yeah.
Looking over Ash's shoulder, there's a odd little clearing between several trees, about 50 feet away. And you see a figure walk between these two trees. It looks like a woman's figure, draped in a dark green cloak. And there seems to be, from what you can discern from this distance, like locks of red hair coming down from the hood of this cloak.
Yeah.
She clears across these two trees and disappears.
Whoa.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have Adler go over towards the two trees.
Okay. I'll follow him.
You guys travel the 50 feet towards this clearing. And you see nothing. Please do, Adler, do an investigation check.
That is. I rolled a 4.
4. Yeah, you see nothing. Nobody's here.
Weird. Swore I saw a woman.
I thought I saw somebody too. Or something. Or some who. Or somehow. You never know these days.
As Ash is saying this, he spots something. Glancing down, he sees, trailing along some mud and gravel along the ground, are boot tracks. Pointed, narrow boots have left these impressions.
I would like
And they
to follow the boot tracks.
Okay.
Adler, I got boat tracks.
Boot tracks.
These boots lead further off in a westerly direction, deeper into these woods.
Ash, these boots look like they were made for walking. He's just gonna follow close behind you.
That's
As the two of you pursue these footprints. Meanwhile, back in the school, Langley Gaversham has escorted Hazelle and Rorik down that spiraling staircase, down the entry hallway, and to a small room, a small archway on the left of that hall. It descends a flight of stairs and then opens up into a grand library. The room is actually, rather than squared off, it's oval shaped. And the bookshelves curve around the edges of this oval room. And the bookcases stand about 30 feet high. And there are ladders that you can use to scale up and reach these higher shelves.
Is this bigger than the library at the kingdom?
To your surprise, it is.
Oh.
It's shaped differently, but it's denser. There's more volumes of books here than there were at Castle Vadiel.
She definitely looks like a little kid in a candy store, running our fingers across the book titles. Oh my.
Ah, I wonder if they have that other volume of that book that Vale was reading, the one that he was telling you about. I'm so glad that Vale's taken an interest in reading, which is interesting considering that he's, illiterate.
Yes.
How's that work?
I actually don't know.
How indeed?
I guess it's thanks to Solar.
Is there pictures?
Rescue. No. I mean, I haven't really read the whole thing. I haven't really read it at all, but I don't think so.
Okay.
She looked like a little bead of sweat. She's like, I'll keep my eye out for it, though. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. Here, don't let him leave ahead of us. And she got on point swords.
He is already getting ahead of you.
Does Rorik go ahead?
He follows after you.
I'm going to stick my tiefling book on the top shelf of the library and leave it there.
Some poor kid is going to find that shit.
So the princess on tiefling
some poor young elf is going to learn all about human reproduction in all the wrong ways.
It's like the only book that is laying on its side, like horizontally on the top shelf. wherever she could reach, and just it up there. And she's like, she starts running towards Rorik, but she does kind of longingly look back at it for a second, bite her lip, and then leave.
Oh.
Damn.
Miss Moo.
Yes.
What interests you about the this particular section?
Well, I mean, what library doesn't interest me? You know?
But why are you interested in our forbidden section? I'm sure you could find much information in many of the poems collected in this room.
Well, you mentioned the forbidden section first.
I did.
You did.
I did.
So which means I imagine there must be something of value. If it's a forbidden section, forbidden information, it's very useful to me as an investigator.
You watch Gaversham bite his lip. Yes, there is many rare and exquisite works within this collection.
When you said forbidden section, what is the book that you thought of? What's the first thing that came to your mind that you think of your value to me?
To you. The reason that I mentioned the forbidden section is because of the recent break-in that occurred in the forbidden section. I do not know if there would be a book that would be of interest to you particularly, but I thought it might be of interest to the investigators to know that we...
Well, I mean, if a book was stolen, that would be very interesting.
No, a book was not stolen. We believe that the culprit took their time to read books in the forbidden section without awareness of them being there. It was upon their leaving of the forbidden section that the guards became aware of their presence.
Well, what kind of books do you hold in the forbidden section? Things on magic?
Yes. Magic, but not... Spell books are forbidden in Gwyneth, as you know, but there are more dangerous poems than just spell books. There are grimoires. These books can open... They are gateways to dark realms. Forbidden knowledge. Things that our school has protected from the outside world.
And it's not guarded.
It is guarded.
So did the guards, they saw nobody come in?
They saw no one enter, but they did see the person leave. We imagine that someone let this person in. That is our concern. Someone inside the school.
Well, that's what I have my other investigators looking into, is some of the other student bodies. People involved. They're very well trained, well versed. Hey man. But I guess the thing I have to wonder, can I see some of these books to understand that they'd be valuable to this dark force or entity we're talking about?
Understand my hesitation. Understand my hesitation.
Well, I don't have to touch any of the books. I just want to look at the titles.
I would please tell you to not touch them. Even getting in contact with some of them could be dangerous.
I just want to see a few of the titles and maybe what would caught their eye.
I will allow.
Blessing around me at all times.
And I have Ominatus.
We're both holy people.
Okay.
Will touch us.
Okay.
Okay.
I will allow you entry, but only briefly.
Understood.
Please follow me. He takes you to the very end of the room, and there is a bookcase in the left corner of this room. You watch as he reaches over and taps the right side of this bookcase 3 times. And as he does, the bookcase begins to slide to the left, revealing a door behind it.
Oh my.
He reaches down and opens the door. As he steps in, you see that the interior room is pitch black.
Hazelle, I have a bad feeling about this.
We'll be fine. Just some bugs, right?
Books. Yep, just books. Reading never hurt anybody. Well, let's go.
Professor Gaversham, that is quite a unique way to enter a forbidden library.
You see him reach inside of the door to the right, and he pulls out a candle and lights it. Yes, we have tried to secure it from prying eyes.
So was it not like that before? The break-in?
Oh no, it was. Someone must have learned how to get in. That is what perplexes me and my staff.
It would only be a teacher, would it?
Even very few of even the teachers are aware of this room.
Have the guards investigate the ones who have knowledge?
Yes. And none of them seem to know anything about it. At least they appear to be being honest. Shall I take you inside?
Please. And she follows behind you.
As Hazelle and Rourke follow Gaversham into the darkness. Meanwhile, Vale and Chrysalis watch as the dwarf returns with a bundle of clothes in his hands. Well, here you are. Good luck on your investigation.
Thanks, man. Hey, real quick question. You're not gonna tell anybody that we were here, right?
Well, they already know you're supposed to be here, right?
And nobody else, though. It's kind of a top secret investigation. And
okay.
We kind of don't want you to mess it up. Because then you'd have to explain to the king why you messed up the investigation.
And then there's a bunch of paperwork involved, and no one wants to do paperwork.
I really hate paperwork, actually. Okay, fine. I won't tell anyone that you're dressed as students, but I mean, people are probably gonna know that you're not.
I'm gonna look at Chrysalis, and I'm gonna look him up and down, and I'm gonna look at myself, and I'm gonna look myself up and down. Nah, we blend in perfectly.
We're transfers.
We're transfers.
Again, good luck.
All right, Vale. You're gonna have to watch my back real quick while I change into these clothes. He's in the hallway, by the way. And
you stepped out into the hall. Oh God. Okay.
He starts stripping down in the hallway as quickly as possible, and starts putting on this uniform as quickly as possible.
You hear the squeal of a young woman. Eek!
Hey, I'm trying to change. Go away.
By the gods, he's naked.
I imagine
Someone call the
Chrysalis'
guards!
robes are probably hanging on Vale's horns. Like throwing them like that.
100%.
He's like, watch these.
I see this picture in my head, yo.
How quickly did I get into my uniform?
Please roll acrobatics.
Oh God.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. You haphazardly throw this uniform on. The pants are a little tight. The vest is a little loose. And you're having a hard time tying the ascot, but it's on.
Okay. All right, it's your turn.
All right. And then Vale just does not give a shit, just strips down and just puts his clothes on like he would normally.
God, I love them.
Just taking his time. Just taking his time, not giving a shit.
As you are halfway dressed, you've got your pants on and you're trying to get the shirt on. Omar Quilmeth approaches the two of you. Hello again. Why are the two of you naked in the Great Hall?
Omar, I'm dressed.
You weren't a moment ago. Everyone saw. Everyone
What, are you
saw.
watching us like a pair of creeps?
There's now 20 students along the hall, all stopping and staring and whispering at the two of you.
Listen,
we all saw.
We're new. We don't know where the bathroom is.
Or where our room is.
You could
where else were we gonna get dressed?
You could have asked. That would have been better than you exposing yourselves to everyone here. I'm
elves here. Oh, most of us.
I'm a senior student. I'm a hall monitor, and I'm going to have to report you to Headmaster Davisham.
Omar, man.
My God, they got school cops.
Look. I mean, I never thought of it that way, but that's a cool title.
It's really not.
Can you please put your shirt on?
It is on. But it's like, he's like wearing the shirt, but it's like unbuttoned all the way. And he's still got like all of his jewelry on.
School regulations says that all buttons must be buttoned. Please button all your buttons.
Omar, you're not gonna tell on us.
I mean,
we're your new friends. We just had a great conversation not that long ago.
I mean,
about
really,
laundry.
It really wasn't that stimulating a conversation, to be fair.
Well, that's because you had your head in that book, man. You gotta learn to live, breathe. There's air. Inhale.
I am all for pursuing knowledge and learning new things, but I just don't think my fellow students need to learn tiefling anatomy.
Well, why not?
I mean,
it is a school. Don't you learn things at school?
Isn't anatomy like an important class to learn?
Yeah, but not like in person.
Well, that's like the best way to learn.
I'm still going to report this. I'm just giving you a warning.
Well, how about this? How about we convince you not to report us, and you tell us how we could do that, man?
You what? Are Are you? He puts his hands on his hips. Are you bribing me?
Listen.
Is this bribery?
What do you think, Bill? I can read 4 different languages, but I never said I was good at definitions.
Well, I'm skilled in the art of bribery, and I don't believe we're bribing it. However.
Well, then what would you call it?
However. And Vale's gonna, like, put his arm around the guy's neck. And he's gonna be like, I'm not above threats. And I feel like his teeth are gonna glint in the light.
Ooh.
You feel Omar's body tense underneath the arm that you have around him. I don't think the two of you realize who I am.
Your name is Omar, and you're our new friend.
Exactly. Buddy.
But
you're gonna show us around to our room.
To your room? I don't know where you're staying.
Well, you're a hall monitor, right? Figure it out.
Please. Vale, please roll intimidation.
Hell yeah. Fucking love intimidation. It's the best.
So intimidating.
I got a +5 in intimidation.
Damn. Didn't so intimidating.
16 plus 5.
Oh. Ooh.
What is that? 21?
Yep.
21.
21. You grip your shoulder. You grip your arm a little tighter around Omar's shoulder. I suppose I could take you up to the there's a guest suite. That would be the most likely place that the headmaster would be having you stay. I could take you there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thanks, Omar.
And,
I knew we were going to be friends.
Here, he reaches over and he starts tying your ascot. Have you never tied one of these before?
You ever been to Waterdeep?
No.
It's not that fancy.
I mean, it doesn't sound fancy.
Yeah,
I feel like you're gonna look over, and Vale's gonna be tying his ascot like a bandana.
Rambo style. Fine. Who of you follow me? And he starts escorting you down to one of the side doors along the hall here. And as he opens it, there is another flight of stairs in there that spirals upwards. As you guys proceed up these stairs, meanwhile, in the Larath forest, Ash and Adler have spent the past 20 minutes following these footprints that are haphazardly gliding through this forest, weaving between trees, past boulders. Please, both of you roll investigation for me.
Dragon dice. Oh my god. Stop. Everything. Stop.
Not natural 20.
Oh,
thank God.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Wow. You said investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
5. Good job, Ash.
A little ways on into your journey here, Adler, you lose track of these footprints altogether. But Adler starts following Ash, because Ash seems to have a clear idea of where these footprints are. And as you guys venture deeper and deeper into these woods, there are no discernible landmarks here. There's nothing for you guys to distinguish how far you ventured in or how far you'd need to venture back out. It's just trees, endless trees. And as you guys now, as true evening begins to settle in, there's a slight mist rolling in at your feet. Adler, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shoot.
No. Oh, you know what? I'm rolling my red.
Do it.
Handle that. That is 16.
Okay. The hackles on the back of your neck jump up. Sense something narrowly glide past the right side of your face.
What?
Something's flying through the air. You hear leathery wings flap past your ears, but as you look up, you don't see anything.
Ooh.
So Adler, as you're trying to figure out what just flew past you, Ash, you're still pursuing these footprints. And
I want to make sure that Adler stays with me, though.
Okay. All right. So, at this point, do you check to see where Adler is?
Yes.
He has strayed a little bit behind you. He's about 15 feet behind you.
I'm so glad you said something.
Adler, hey. You're gonna lose these footprints if you don't watch out. Let's go, bro.
Buddy, there's
Come on.
there's something over here. Something just brushed past me.
It's called leaves.
Okay, well then I better leave.
Oh.
He just gets this big.
Oh.
You just see his mouth drop wide as he laughs, and he starts to head over towards Ash.
These two are gonna die out here.
They're gonna die.
Ash, in the settling darkness, you see ahead of you a ball of light. There is something, some kind of light shining in the distance beyond a few more rows of trees. As you grow closer to it, you see that the orb of light starts to take on a more square form, and there's two other lit squares. And you realize that you're looking at the windows of a very dark outline of a small cottage in a oddly clear section of the forest. It's the circumference of this is about like a 30-foot circumference around this little cottage, and there are no trees around this section.
Whoa.
You see against the shadows of the night, there's something emitting from the top of this cottage. Against the darkness, you see smoke rising from a chimney.
Go and knock on the door.
Okay.
Dule Cottage.
As you walk up to this cottage, it's made of stone, and the roof is like of a thatch type.
Oh.
And there's a small wooden porch that you walk up. And as you knock on the door, there's a hollow kind of echo inside. As you stand there a moment, there is no reply.
But the fire, there's smoke coming out of the chimney?
Yes.
Somebody's got to be inside, buddy.
Whoa. Do you like some Hellrider jerky?
Like Girl Scouts, but better.
Ash Scouts.
Ash Scouts is crazy.
There is no reply. What was that?
I think that was Jake.
There is no reply from inside.
I'm going to slowly swing open this door.
Okay. As you reach down to turn the knob, you realize it's unlocked.
Okay.
And as the door swings open and the light from within this cabin shines out into the darkness of the two of you's figures. Meanwhile, back at the Nat Academy.
Terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
Hazelle and Rorik step into the cramped, dark hall of the forbidden section of the library, escorted by Gaversham's candle. As the candlelight bounces off of the walls, he steps out into a larger room, and the candlelight emanates around a small chamber that has several bookshelves and also several book stands with tomes sitting upon them. There's a thickness and moisture inside of this room, and it smells of dust and mold. Well, here we are.
There we are. And while he's scanning over some of this, I want to keep my eyes peeled on if any of the places look like the dust has been touched.
Please roll investigation.
That's smart.
That's good. Smart.
I want to see if there's any. Oh, it's a nat one.
Oh.
Suck.
No.
First roll, and I had a nat one.
Damn. The room is dark. Its corners are hidden from your sight. It's hard for you to distinguish any stirrings in the dust. You may look around, but please don't touch.
She's gonna observe some of the books, and she has a slight ulterior motive. I would also like, while looking for things that would, to me, stand out as any of interest, something on vampires or something dark in that way. She also is looking for things on green hags.
Interesting.
She wants to see if there's any more interesting books on her predicament. So
As you're examining these books, just looking at the shelves, the spines of these books, many of them are very old. Some of them are almost crumbling. A lot of the spines of these books don't have things written on them specifically, and the ones that do, many of them are written in languages that you can't decipher. Though a few of them you have an inkling are abyssal of some
Can I
sort.
cast comprehend languages?
Oh, smart.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
About to
can.
say, damn, if only I was there. I speak Abyssal.
I
Yep.
know. I need my brother here. But in the meantime, I was like, I do have every. Now, I mean, she basically learns the duration. You understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed. You understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Okay, so she's gonna have to touch.
You're gonna have to touch it.
So, I'm gonna look to Rourke and say, Rourke,
Yes.
can you distract our friend? She like whispers to him very quietly. Get his attention away from the books.
He winks at you.
Mr. Caversham, you remember that southeast section of the Lorath Forest? Can you go over that again? I think I really got how fully unexplored that section is.
Well, I could go over the short history of that area.
Please, make it a long history, if you will.
He's a real
I'm here
one.
for details.
Yeah, no, Rorik literally.
He's a real one.
Quick one for the
I
team.
didn't want to suffer through that, and I am going to touch that book with the abyssal writing.
Okay. As you run your fingers upon the spine of this, it says soul traps.
Oh.
What?
What?
She quickly takes her finger off of that one.
I was about to say that's Malovius. It says Spy Malovius.
This last Malovius' soul.
Written
Soul.
by
wait, guys.
Melovius.
It is Malovius' soul food.
Please join
Literally.
Malovius on his book tour.
It's
Soul
fucking
Food
good.
for the Soul by Melovius.
It's soul for the soul.
I miss Melovius.
Oh,
Our
Malovius.
audience doesn't even know Melovius yet. That makes you sad. He was before
Oh,
we started
I miss
recording.
Malovius.
That's true.
When you meet Melovius.
A milli.
A milli. I still never forgot that.
I knew that.
This
Ah,
is guys.
Malovius.
The perfect end.
So
Melovius
yeah,
is
it
the
lasts for
best.
1 hour.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at a few other books in this vicinity.
Okay.
Each
As you're
touching each
looking
one
about.
that seem foreign to me.
Okay.
If they have a language I don't understand.
You run your fingers along a leather book that has kind of a scaly spine, and it says an essential collection on the history of demons.
Interesting. She's like, we're not looking for demons today. She kind of goes to the next one.
You run your fingers along a purple tome. The language is very strange. It says 8 ways of the elder gods.
Something like that. She's gonna kind of take her finger off of that one because this is what got her in trouble in the cavern, having to touch books. But she takes her finger off of that one, and then it's gonna go to the next one.
A very thick golden tome that says a guide to the possessions of possessions and people.
That is interesting. She stops at that one for a minute, like taking it out would be hard. So she's gonna now kind of. She puts her hands on her hips, and she's like, and she's gonna go to the bottom section, like the very bottom shelf.
You see a book that catches your eye, a slim olive green tome. As you slide your fingers along it, you see that it says Ways of the Green Women.
Oh.
Well, she is going to look over her shoulder, and I'm going to grab that book, very bottom section. Take it, and I'm going to then give away my extended history on the Moonshade Isles for that book.
And
So
replace
swap.
it with that book. Okay.
She's going to swap with that one.
Please roll stealth.
Well, that is good. And I have advantage with my cloak. That is a 13.
Okay. To the best of your ability, you slide your book
I don't like the way you said
into
that.
the space.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
No, I don't like that either.
So I got rid of that from my inventory. Right, is gone.
Okay.
And now I'll replace it with that one whenever.
All right.
So she's gonna keep that in her satchel. And
Do you want to observe a few more volumes here, or are you good?
no, she would like to look a little more, but now I'm gonna keep my eye towards the top shelf. I'm gonna see if someone was looking at something interesting. Maybe I might even check for dust at this point and see if maybe some finger marks in the dust
Please,
on one of these shelves.
once again, roll investigation.
Please. Good.
You can get higher than a 4.
I need a better one than that. Aha, there we go. So that will be 24. That's an 18 plus 6. Is it investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Sorry. Okay, so it's a 19.
19. Okay. Gazing up at this top shelf, you notice that there is a small space between 2 books near the top right.
Ooh.
It is slight, and it appears that maybe there's something stuck between these 2 books, a piece of parchment, to make it appear that there's something there.
Professor, gosh.
And you see
I'll just say
the year. Yes.
Gaversham, sorry.
Yes.
There's something about this book. I don't even know if it's even supposed to be here, but I don't want to touch anything. Can
Let me see.
Check for me. You see the parchment between the books. Was this supposed to be like that?
He reaches up. He pulls out this piece of parchment. He unfolds it. It's blank.
Are you sure?
But there is a tome missing.
Which one?
This section are books on necromancy. How did we miss this? It appears that our visitor did steal something from the library.
Well, that's why we're investigators. They pay us the big gold. Well, that's very helpful, though.
Gaversham looks very grim. The penalty for theft from this library is death.
Oh.
If we when we find this thief and retrieve our book, this fool will be escorted to Castle Vadiel and executed on the castle grounds.
She's pretty pale. Wow. That harsh?
Damn.
It's really, yeah.
In all my decades of watching over this school, not a single book has left this library.
Well, she looks at
That is tragic.
We will find this person who stole this book. Don't you worry. And we'll, do justice.
Gaversham puts a heavy hand on your shoulder. He's gazing into your eyes. I know. The importance of your investigation into the murders and not, but if I could help you, it would mean the very reputation of this school. This book is not found. If we let forbidden knowledge slip out into Gwyneth, could you and your fellow investigators search for this book thief?
I believe that if we find this book thief, we will find who we are directly hunting. If you know what I mean. I think they're an integral part of this investigation. But, Professor Gaversham, this does not have to leave the office. From what you and I both know, all books are still where they're supposed to be.
Confidentiality.
The last thing I want for you to end up getting... Brendon's like, I see that. The last thing I'd like to see is
Such a liar.
All this is he's like, I see you.
At least this time I understand. This is a very good reason to lie.
She's like, I think that the last thing I want to have happen is for you to get in trouble.
I thank you.
Understand.
Is there anything else you'd like to?
Well, that is hopefully the only missing book. So I believe that was what they came for. If they wouldn't have taken anything else, then that's important. So I guess that's just one favor of you. I guess I have one last thing I'd like to ask of you as a favor.
Yes.
I believe this culprit might be in the Lorath Forest. Maybe staying close to the school. Might try and find ways to get in and out.
It's possible.
My my brother, who's also investigating with me, Chrysalis, the young man who's here, he stayed back to investigate the school, and he's an investigator in training. And I really don't want to see him come into harm's way.
Not the investigator in training.
And he's with one of our not in training, but kind of in training investigators. The other one. The other one. Is the tiefling gentleman.
Yes, the tiefling.
If you can kind of keep them here in the school just to make sure that he's safe. I will be heading out with Rourke into this forest.
Oh, hell
don't.
No. Fuck this bitch. Now we're definitely breaking out.
You don't want them to leave the school grounds?
I'm obviously not saying take drastic action, but take drastic action.
Oh my god.
The last thing I want is them to go wandering out in the woods in the dark.
Children are slow to learning and slow to discipline.
Chris is gonna kill her when he sees her again.
I will send word to my guards. If you do not wish them to leave the school grounds, then I shall see to it that it is impossible for them to do so.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do. Given the circumstance. I already have already put 2 of my investigators at risk by being out in the woods.
Oh.
So
It's a very bad idea, Hazelle.
That is a terrible idea, Hazelle.
This is a very
At least
bad
until
Very
morning.
bad idea.
At least until morning.
That's not a good
Terrible idea. Why do I feel like the school is gonna be ice and fire when they come back? It's just melted down to the ground. She's like, "What the fuck happened?"
They're not in here with the school. The school's in here with them.
Yeah, for real. For real though.
Oh God, what have you done?
You killed all those people. This is your fault. Chrysalis looks at her. Thank you, Miss Professor Gaversham. Well, we're gonna go head towards the gates. Rourke,
Yes,
continue the investigation into the forest.
right. At night.
You and me.
Yes. Are you sure that you wish to proceed out there in the evening? Perhaps you should go out in the morning.
Well, we won't catch any vampires in the morning. And you've heard the jokes, you know, a cleric and a druid walk in a bar.
I have never heard these jokes.
We'll be fine. I mean, we're, like I said, both the light of Aminator and the blessings of Shantia are with us.
There are worse things than vampires.
What? Not that. That was creepy. Well, if we'll be fine. And she looks very nervous. Very nervous. She looks a little afraid to go into this place.
As you wish.
She's keeping Chrysalis here. She's putting a brave face on. And well, thank you. And she looks for Rourke. She's like, we got to catch up with Ash and Adler in there in case something very bad is.
Yes, I agree. But how will we find them?
Well, I'm pretty sure that if Ash went somewhere, he left a wake of something behind him.
That could be.
Fallen trees, crushed bushes, fire.
Broken bones.
Could be many. And if not, I just talk to the plants. I mean, there's only one giant lizard that went through the forest.
I hope.
That's what you think.
It leads us to a dinosaur.
You do a freaking T-Rex thing out there.
The land of the lost out there.
All right, Rourke, let's go.
All right. As you start making your way down to the school grounds. Meanwhile, Omar Quilmeth is guiding Vale and Chrysalis to the guest suite.
Oh my gosh.
He leads them up this stairway, and you guys walk down this hall to the left of this, or to the right of this hall, are all these beautiful stained glass windows that are intricately designed to look like the night sky. And there's a large door right in the center of these stained glass windows. And something looks off about it. It looks oddly blackened and discolored. And there appears to be a beam of wood tacked up across it, as if barring its entry. Omar walks right past this door and continues proceeding further down the hall.
Hey, man.
Yes?
Hey. What's in there?
What's in... Oh, there? That's the Western Tower. It's off limits. There was a fire. It's dangerous in there.
A fire?
It's being rebuilt. Yeah.
How long ago was the fire?
8-9 months ago. Got really damaged. It was kind of... We think that a candle got knocked over. some kind of simple accident, but it set the whole wing on fire.
Did anybody die?
Ah, thank the gods, no, but the place is completely uninhabitable.
Mhm.
It used to be a whole wing for students, but not anymore.
Vale hears a whisper in his head. He's like, "Hey, Vale. You think we should tell Omar what we're up to? Maybe have someone on the inside helping us?"
Usually I'd say yes, but this guy feels like he might tell.
Should I read his mind?
Yes.
I'm gonna just cast a base detect thoughts and see what's going through the surface of his mind as he's talking about the West Wing or the East. Was it East or West? East
West.
West Wing. West Wing.
Mm-hmm. You're scanning his mind, and you hear him say, I need to deter them away from going in there. You've let enough people into parts of this school that should never have been entered.
I mean, he seems cool, man. You hear in your head. He wants us to be safe in this school.
Yeah. Hey, how long ago did all those vampire attacks start?
I'm still reading his base thoughts, by the way.
I'm asking you that in your head.
Oh, I thought you asked him out loud. Oh. I don't know. Should I ask him?
Yes.
Hey, man. So how long ago did those vampire attacks happen? Or start happening?
Are you still reading his surface thoughts as well?
I am. It lasts for a minute. I believe. Minute. Let me check.
Should be a minute, yeah.
No. Hold on. There's a specific thing about the spell. I have to read it. Let's see. So, detect thoughts is you can activate sense thoughts. You sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. You don't read the thoughts, but you know what the creature thinking. But you know that a thinking creature is present. Read thoughts. So then target one creature you can see within 30 feet that you detected with sense thoughts. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target does not know any languages and isn't telepathic, you can't learn anything. As a magic action, you can try to probe deeper. I'm trying to see if the magic action is 1 minute or if the sense thoughts is 1 minute.
Is immediate or not.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think when I cast it, it's immediate. And then if I dig deeper, because it says duration, concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say this when you ask him about the vampires, he pauses a moment. Well, to the best of my knowledge, the vampire attacks started happening within this past month.
And what is he thinking?
His surface thoughts are, oh no, not more vampires.
Do vampires scare you? Like, I mean, I'm sure they scare everyone, man, but like, do vampires specifically scare you?
Yeah, they scare me. They're very powerful and dangerous creatures, and they're not even supposed to be in Gwyneth. So yeah, they scare me.
So earlier you said, do you know who I am?
Yes, I did say that.
Who are you, man?
He stands up straight. I'm a member of the Quilmith family. Perhaps you've heard of us?
Do I remember the Quilmiths? I know who they are, but do I remember them?
I feel like Vale is just saying Quilmith over and over again.
Quilmith.
Jake, roll insight.
Black or green is the question.
Green. Earth, wind,
9
fire, water,
plus
heart. Green.
Hold on. 9 plus 5, so 14.
It takes you a minute trying to piece it together. And then Myra's face pops into your head. Myra Quilmith.
Oh, Myra. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell Vale. In Vale's head. I'm gonna tell Vale. Remember that one girl, Myra? She was weird. She cried, Hazelle said, a lot.
Do I remember Myra?
Vale remembers that Myra was Baroness Ira's handmaiden at the castle.
Was she in the dressing room when I was giving the...
Yep. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that was Myra.
I forgot that I gave fashion advice to the fucking...
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, so much has fucking happened in our...
So much.
There's like moments where I fear we've lost the plot. Because so much has happened. And I'm like,
so much.
Don't worry, it'll find you.
okay. I feel like Vale's gonna blurt out. Oh! Are you Myra's brother?
Damn it, Vale. Now we have to tell him.
You two have met my sister?
Yeah, we're like practically friends.
Really? I didn't know Myra had friends.
I mean, yeah, she's a little strange, but I mean, and he like bumped Chrysalis's elbow, and he's like, but you know, so are we.
Yeah.
Are we close to the room yet?
He's standing outside of his door. Here's the guest suite. Make yourself at home.
Listen, since you know Myra and we're practically friends with her, man, I think we need to have a little conversation with you.
About what?
We're not actually students.
I could have guessed that. Who are you people?
Show him the thing. Show him the thing.
Give me a second, man. Chrysalis fumbles in his shirt. See this paper?
I see it.
Official King's business. And then he puts his hand out. I'm Investigator Chrysalis. I'm here to investigate.
And I'm Investigator Vale. I am also here to investigate.
He kind of he shakes both of your hands, but you guys notice his complexion flushes a little bit. You guys, well, you're not not what I expected investigators to be.
We're professional.
We may be a little unconventional, but we get the job done.
Okay.
You never know a professional investigator was a professional investigator because that's how good he is at hiding his investigative abilities, man.
Exactly.
I'll take your word on that, I guess. Well, anyway, at least that clears up some of this. I mean, it makes sense now that you're not students. You really don't look like students.
Well, that's where you come in, man.
What? Because we're so pretty?
How do I come in?
You're going to help us blend in.
Wait.
Look the part.
I'm sorry. How am I going to do that?
Well, you're the student cop. You know everything about the school, man.
Hall monitor. I prefer hall monitor. Actually, I think in the long run here, yeah. But yeah, okay.
You'd be helping the king.
And in turn, you'd be helping your sister.
I mean, I'd be helping the king. Okay. Well, how can I help with the investigation?
What classrooms have the least amount of students and the most amount of students?
Most amount of students?
Or, better yet, which classes have students disappeared?
Disappeared? None. Well, there wasn't any disappearances in school. I mean, the school is safe. It's like a fortress. I mean, no one got in here except that one incident in the library. No students who disappeared.
Well, like, what classrooms would be the easiest to pretend like you're a part of them?
I mean, Elvish studies, history, astronomy. They're the most popular.
I'm good at astronomy.
Okay. I mean, I can take you guys to class with me, I guess, tomorrow. But you have to be up bright and early.
No.
Oh, well then, I mean, class is in session.
I'll be up. You can get me, and then Vale can go to the afternoon classes.
Sure, I guess.
I want to ask you one more favor, man.
Okay.
Who are the most popular kids in this school?
Well, I mean, I think people think I'm pretty popular around here.
Do you have friends?
You're the school cop. That's fair.
No, I mean there's stuff beyond that too.
Well, how many friends do you have?
Well, you know, when you come from a family name like mine, people kind of look but don't touch. You know, that kind of thing. You catch me?
Okay, we need people that like talk to a bunch of people.
Well, I think Bill just found a random cat. I made him dance.
Well, I guess I can take you to. There's a table where all the popular kids hang out in the cafeteria. Take you there in the afternoon. Let you mingle with the cool people.
That works, man.
Okay. Can I go?
Don't say anything to anyone, man.
Right.
This
Investigators.
is our investigative secret.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna tell. Now that I know you're investigators, I won't say anything. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, have a pleasant evening, I guess. He opens the door and he begins to walk away.
Should
You
we
guys
tell
do.
Hazelle the others where we are so that they can join us, or should we leave them to what they're doing?
Nah, I don't want them to know where we're at, man, because I've been thinking about going to that forest. Not gonna lie, been wanting to go there ever since she told me not to. And when the time comes, man, I want her to not know where I'm staying.
Right. Well, how about instead of going to morning classes, we investigate the forest?
Like right now?
No, tomorrow. We'll eat breakfast and then we'll ditch class. Go to the forest.
Wasn't gonna go to class anyways.
Me neither. There's no point.
You know, Vale, sometimes I'm happy you're my friend.
Hey man, I feel the same way.
Yeah. We're gonna investigate that forest by ourselves. And we'll probably find something.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take more than an afternoon.
Because we're professionals.
Because we're
And
I
as
do have one question though.
To me,
Why
or
does the room only have one bed?
Well, maybe they knew that I don't sleep and I just sit in the corner.
It's gonna launch himself at the bed.
It is a really heavily cushioned velvet bed with bedposts with silk curtains hanging off of them.
Oh my.
Not the curtains.
The curtains.
They tight-walked the last ones.
Bro, we fucked that room up.
That hotel.
that
Everything
poor
was
room.
trashed.
Remember the bathtub?
Yes.
That was
Full of
so fun.
ice. Just ice.
The
ice
beverage,
bathtub.
the beverage that Vale drank.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god, he drank Chrysalis's piss.
The audience listening.
The audience
Like,
listening.
what?
Good times.
Dude.
I'm gonna walk over to the bed, find a really fluffy pillow, throw it in the corner of the room, and then cross my legs and sit on it.
Okay.
And go into my meditative state.
Vale, the bed is so comfy that you almost fall asleep instantly. And
remember, we're ditching class, but wake me in time to eat breakfast, because there's no way in hell I'm investigating a forest on empty stomach. But not too early, or I'll stab you.
Chrysalis, as you're listening to Vale say this, you're looking about the room, and the room is very lavishly decorated with beautiful paintings. A lot of these paintings are what looks like maybe former teachers, important looking staff members, and paintings of the academy itself. And there is a large, intricately designed window looking out across the forest behind where you're sitting.
Before I go into my meditative state, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I scale from this window to the forest how far it is?
Okay, so observing out the window, as you're observing this, you see that from where you are, height probably about 80 feet below you to the ground. And looks like about 100 feet away.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go back into my meditative state.
As you return to your meditative state. Meanwhile, in a cabin.
A cabin in the woods.
In the woods.
Is there a moose
of the Lorath Forest.
In that cabin?
So, as Ash and Adler step into this cabin, it is a small, quaint little room. Up against the back wall, there is a lit fireplace, the source of the smoke they were seeing. And there's a large cauldron by the fireplace. And scattered along the tables and shelves of this room are various books and tomes stacked, and what looks like collections of herbs and flowers.
Are there multiple rooms?
It's just this one room. There's a small bed in one corner of it. It looks like it's undisturbed. It's been made.
Buddy, I don't know about this.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is Vale here? No.
There is no one here.
I'm gonna look and see what the ingredients are on the table. Is it just like a whole...
Roll investigation.
Oh, finally, something good. That is 18.
Oh, nice.
You stare at these flowers and herbs, and they look like they've been dried and preserved. There's jars beyond where they're sitting that are filled with different fluids, and a few of them contain what look like parts of animal carcasses.
Ugh.
There's floating eyes. There's what looks like a pig hoof in one, and a bullfrog, a whole bullfrog floating around in a jar filled with green liquid.
Ew.
You glance over and you look at the books, and they look old, and it's hard for you to decipher the languages that are written on them. But your sense is that they are spell books.
Oh, shit. Is the bullfrog alive?
No. It is not moving. Its unblinking eyes stare at you from the jar.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm taking the bullfrog.
Jarman bullfrog.
You just see him like, he nervously is looking around. He just takes the bullfrog and puts it in his pouch. Is there anything in the cauldron? Sorry.
Okay. You walk over to the cauldron and gaze into it. There is nothing inside the cauldron, but it looks like, from the stains and grooves inside of it, that it's something that has been thoroughly used and seen a lot of wear. As you are taking the interior of this cauldron in, you hear the door creak open a little wider. The door that the two of you entered in through. As you do you look at the door?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we were literally just slowly turned and looked.
As you turn and look in the door,
At the same time.
Just
as you
tucking
turn and
that
look at the
bullfrog
door,
in deeper.
standing in the door frame is a figure. They are dressed in black from head to toe. You cannot discern what this person is.
It's the redhead.
They are cloaked
Never trust a redhead.
in black robes that conceal their whole visage, and their face is hidden underneath a deep black hood. And as the two of you gaze at this figure, we conclude our session.
God!
Oh!
Damn it!
Oh
Yep.
my god, that had me really nervous. Who is this figure? Who is this figure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Very interesting, guys.
Me and Rock about to go out there alone.
Now,
That was a stupid idea.
the adventures of Ash and Adler will have to wait now.
Wow, that was really spooky.
Yep.
That had me, I was ready.
Mm-hmm.
That was an awesome session tonight. So good.
Good job, guys.
Love
So
animals, too.
until next week. Bye.
Bye! Ooh, that was a spooky one. Had me, chills.